Guys, do we have a magical book today? I found Don Cajuar's location. He's gone. Anyways, this book, Ston Fairy Tale, isn't that fire, Riff? That's fire. So it starts off with him living in the past. Many years ago, when knights and dragons still roamed the land, there was a man named Ston. The king needs you to save his daughter. So he's like, yeah, to stop the swamp. So it's like a little journey, bro. So he pulls up, starts camp. He's powerful. He's a strong little guy. So he makes a post, but then he gets robbed by some fools. So he's like, wakes up, and there's nothing. He's kind of angry. He's a little bit angry that he lost his horse. Just shut up. So he's just thinking about all the moments he had with his horse and so sad. Now he's like motivated to save the horse, right? So he looks at the tracks, then he follows him, and then he finds a little camp. Slimes them all out. They're all dead, bro.
Where's my horse? There.
He gets his sword back, then he creates his own horse that's super powerful, and he just goes to get his horse.
Goes in the swamp now, and he needs to slime that guy out, which he does. He stabs him,
But then the horses, they're still running away. So he has to go after them, but then Shrek, unhand my horses before I burn down this swamp. My mistake, sir. You can now be on your way. So he continues to ride through the swamp until he gets out of it. Crafts himself a little hut using his powers, because he has powers. Come on, don't you know? In the morning, he's gonna go to the gnome town. That's pretty crazy. Then he goes to the gnome, and there's a bunch of gnomes. I was looking for a job, and then I found a job. The gnomes, they slime out his second horse. Not even able to put up a fight. So now he has to run quickly, and then yep. And he's he feels so sad about his old horse. Then he finally gets to the kingdom where where the princess is at, right? He opens the doors and pulls up, but then he falls. He falls to the floor, lands on a bunch of gold. It's a dragon. Ooh, dragon fight. And he finds the princess. He saves her. For not very long, a flying song brought the princess back to the castle. Oh, Lillian, how I missed you.
Oh. Lillian? Wait, Lillian? Wait, but Lillian's the name of Ston's wife. Does that mean that Ston saved Lillian's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma?
That's wild. Wait a minute. Wait, is this a 2-for-1 video? Next book? Crazy combo. Not gonna lie. Alright guys, I made this when I was just a silly goose in middle school, and you know what? You know how people were in middle school. You know how they were bro. So he's I don't know, watch the president, nice, okay, now that's really cool. A little documentary of a funny mustache man, funny, Austrian painter pops up, and he's ooh, a dictator? I could rule the world. So he crafts himself a fleet of, bombers. He blows up the capital.
Ston, what did you do? You just killed 670,000 people.
This is just the beginning. Next, I'll take Europe, then Asia, then Africa until everyone bows down to me.
I'm Red Rectangle, follow me!
He said, I'm Red Rectangle, follow me!
Then he crafts himself a little outpost. And, yo, it's the photo. It's the Superman photo, bruh.
I'm Red Rectangle.
Wow, the True Avengers at my doorstep. I feel so honored. And then here's the True Avengers. That guy right there. That's I don't know.
I don't know, actually. I don't know his name. I don't know that guy's name. Squirtle? Who? Say that again? You guys are wasting your time. Every minute passes, my army takes another country.
And then Matter guy just turns his entire force field into nothing, because he can do that because he's Matter Man. His powers are
creating and destroying matter, which is two things you can't do, but he does it, so.
And then Big Guy smashes his house. I don't know if he likes that, so he grabs Smatter and he just kind of goes around the world a few times, which actually just incinerates him. What? Where did he go? And then he slices up Sportle guy with his spiky spikes. Black Stole, he makes a freaking black hole, and Ston just grabs it and consumes it. Isn't that cool? Isn't he such a balanced character. So then he just incinerates Black Stole. Then big guy tries to hit him with his big old sword, but then he just like flies right through the sword and just cuts his head in half. He checks on his timer, right, to see how much of the earth he's taken over, and it's at 100%. Ston Portal, he's still alive. So I was like, how are you still alive, boy? Bye.
You're too late to do anything, though. The world's now mine. What did you do? I sent 1 million troops to every country's capital and had them take them over. I had everything and everyone. The Ston race will not forgive you. They will come for you. They will defeat you.
And then he uses his portals, his indestructible portals, to slice off Ston's hands. Right? Then he dips, skedaddles, makes another probably stronger stronghold, and he just chills there. But then somewhere in Germany, Germany. This dude is like trying to protect his kids, and then they like surrender or under arrest or whatever. He's like, no, until he just fights back, kills all of them, but then his kids are dead. He's angry. He's really angry, so he's gonna go over to. So he goes over to Ston. Looks like they finally showed up. Just through the defenses like they're nothing. Smashes through, just destroying it, like wailing on him so much. And then he's about to crush his skull. He's like, you don't deserve anything. He messages Knots, and he's like, yo, you gotta help me, boy. I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So he pulls up, tries to attack him, but then he blasts him, and he's like, wait a minute. What did Ston do?
He took over the world.
But wait, I'll fix it. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking, I already have everything I can do anything. I don't need the world for anything. He just heals himself because, you know. But as a punishment, he does let the German guy and Knots just slime out his fun little structure. And then he also uses his powers to bring back all of his little minions. German guy's like, yo, revive my kids. And then Ston's like, no, it's not legal. I'll revive them. I don't live here. Alright, man, thanks.
Enough is enough. We want Ston gone. Get out.
So there's not protesters. Those are what they are. They're just protesters. So he goes back inside or whatever. He's like watching the news, and then the president puts $30 billion bounty on Ston. Haha, only $30 billion bounty. My girlfriend broke up with me because of you. Stupid world takeover crap. I hate you. The total death toll in DC is 36,000. And then kaboom! What's gonna happen next? Wait. Is this 3-in-1 video? Oh my gosh. It's a 3-in-1 video. There's another book! But it's finally in pencil, bro. It's like, this is when it starts getting good. Yeah, the next one's in marker, though. So let's recap on what happened. There's a DC death toll, and then the house blows up. And then there's 4 cool dudes, bro. Woo! Ston, you are done. Finished. Just like from Better Call Saul. No. Breaking Bad. Jeez. A little stupid idiot over here. There's 4 characters. Coconut Baby. Nice. Kilo Trait, Generic Superhero, and Stato. Coconut Baby, he has Ston's power of making matter, but it's like brown. Kilo Trait, he's just a strong guy. Fur dimension, what the what? And then we got Generic Superhero, he's like Superman. And then we got Stato, he is black, what was it? That one guy from Invincible. So he's like, because you blow my house, I'm gonna have to kill you. I just rebuilt, so you really piss me off. So they all go towards him, he's like, oh shoot, he gets like pinned by Coconut Baby, and Kilo Trait, I think is his name, starts wailing on him. He does like a zappy, so he blasts him, and he's like, he realized that he's actually hurt really bad, so he just dies. You killed him, you bastard! And then he's about to slime him out, but then Stato.
Just let it happen. Don't try to fight it. That's gross.
Wait, generic superhero, do something. It had to be done that way. It had to be. He's just trying to, because he's a good guy. He's like Superman, so he's trying to he doesn't like doing bad stuff. So he feels bad and all that jazz. Yo, wait, Cyan Kellen from the last one. Send in reinforcements. Ston has been sent to the Shadow Realm, but knowing him, he might be back. So he's just floating in the abyss, which is also just the Shadow Realm. He's like, scream! There's a big spooky monster that flies through, and then this spooky guy. Hello there, little one. Little one. You're so unique. Look so bright and precious. Let me have a little taste of your skin. So he just kills him. Overkill. He overkills him, which makes a large star. Ooh. Light in the Shadow Realm? What? So then he rips the fabric of reality to escape. Gosh. And when he pops out, everyone's there, bro. Just everyone.
You know when you're like a little kid and you have all your like little Legos and your other toys and you like play around with them, have to do battles and fighting and stuff? Every single one of them is a Lego.
Every single one of them. These are my childhood toys, bro. Punk. And then he gets beat up by all of them because they're just really strong. All of my childhood toys, bro. Damn. Was that Kellen? No. It's the other guy. That's Kellen, bro. They just scythed that guy. That's Kellen. Then there's Sai who cuts his arm off, and there's the furry. Then Phoenix, she's like, she grabs him, lifts him, takes him out into space to the moon where there's a PPCF, police painted cool facility, I think. I don't know, something like that. Stop. I know you can hear me, buddy. Wake up. By the authority of Earth herself, you are required to remain in this facility until the ward sees you fit to return home. If you escape and come back to Earth, your family will be terminated and your house demolished. You know what you did. I hope you stay in this cell forever. So a few months later, he's like, being a good lad. Excuse me, guard. I have a high credit right now, right? I was wondering if I could see the warden and be sent home. I feel like I'm ready. Right this way. He puts him in the closet and he beats this living shit out of him. He doesn't get to see the warden. Can't fight back, otherwise his family will die. So that's not good. That was a good one, guys. That was a pretty good book, actually. No way.
Whoa.
Is this a 4-in-1? This is a 4-in-1 video. Fuck me to tears, bro. That is wild. It's on Christmas special. Dude, you just gotta have it, dude. You just gotta have a Song Christmas special. Alright, so it's the same protesters from the last when he took over the world. They're still protesting. But then, snow. Oh, wow. Christmas time is here. Everyone come near. And now it's like snowing even more and like.
Yo, man, I'm dipping, man. I'm gonna come back with like long stuff, you know? That twin.
The other guy, the silly goose, is still chilling. But then they all drive off, the protesters. Hey, it's snowing. Ston is not having it. Look at him. He's pissed, bro. He's still angry about this Ston dictator stuff. So he just slimes out his dad. No. He blasts him through the house. Lillian, his mom, pulls up. Stoney pulls up. And then he just walks out the door. But he blasts him so hard that he slams into some brick buildings surrounded by short guys with green hats. Santa, something happened in manufacturer leg B. So then Santa's like, yo, what is this? Oh no, Ston, you are not welcome here, boy. Boy! He's not welcome here, and you know what you did? You're on the naughty list, fool. What did I do? Why would I be on the naughty list? Look, Tom, if you fix this mess, I might rethink your position. So he shakes his hand, and then later they're like, Lillian's rebuilding the house. So he takes Donna with you and finds Storm. Nice. So she goes over to Donna's room and finds that she's making meth. Anyways, so then they go out. It's really coming down, you know. And then, alright, then back to what we actually care about, Ston. And there's elves, the big elf, nice. He creates a bunch of little minions to help clean up for him. Good work, boy. No. He's like, alright guys, let's go home. But then, they don't. So he has to kill them all. Back to Ston and Stoonie, I guess.
What is this? So then they go over to the neighbor and he's like, yo, we want Ston. I seen you two, Carl. Anyway, where did Pikarusu and Master Tato go?
Pickles and mustard, idiot. He doesn't. He just shrugs because he has no idea. Whatever, dude. Jeez. So Stoonie kills him. All right. Back to the grind. Ston's still slamming out his minions. Beats them all up. Ooh. Merry Christmas. Wait, that's Aura. And then, what is wrong with you, bro? Santa's still angry because he just incinerated the rest of the factory. Don't worry, I have the solution for all your problems. Flies away. Are you serious?
We're gonna let some alien destroy Christmas. Get to work. Set up the tents.
So Ston lands home and checks out on the protest group, and they've slowly expanded.
So they go, where's my kids? Ston and Stoney left to find Storm. And he's like, alright, bet. Let's chill, whatever.
He goes back to Santa Town and he just blows it all up again out of anger. No, he doesn't. He makes it all better. That is awesome. That is such a Merry Christmas, guys.
In March? I don't know. May? Might be June, actually. I don't know. It might be April, actually. No, it's April. It is April.
Well, guys, that was a 4-in-1 video. Was that fire? Should I do more videos like that? No. Are you serious? This is gonna take me forever to edit. This is gonna take me forever. All because of you, punk. I never make a book on Storm and Stoonie and Santa finding him. In the next one, after the Christmas one, he's just back for some reason. So here's what's probably gonna happen. He's chilling with pickles and mustard, and they're just chilling, and then they pull up and like, yo, you gotta head home, and then they head home. So